Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to your April 2021 reading. Let's go ahead and look at your energy. It will be for sun, moon, and rising signs. Energies can be reversed. If this reading does not resonate with you, stick around because there's something in the reading that you need to hear. These messages are timeless, and if you were brought to this channel and this reading, there's something in it for you, whether you need it today or in the future. The cards can be read intellectually by the book, or they can be read intuitively. I do both. When I watch other readers, I keep this in mind because the relationship they have with the cards is very personal to the way God intuitively gives them their messages for the collective. If this reading does not resonate with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your specific energy at this time. During this reading, or actually before this reading, I went ahead and the angels and I brought in the Holy Fire Reiki energy. So while you're listening to this, you'll be getting the energy that you need. At the end of this video, I will lead the release of trapped emotions for your sign, and I will let you know what essential oils and crystals can help you maximize the energy. So check out the description box down below for details. I'm not doing any personal readings at the time. I will let you know when my schedule opens up. If you like this reading, or if you were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you can get notified as soon as I post something new. All right, Libra, let's look. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Libra Collective's highest and best good and bringing forth the one that can most accurately answer these questions. I'm looking for the energy of April and any advice that you have for Libra. If it ends up being love, great. If it ends up being career, great. But we're just looking for the energy because there's so many Libras out there. We want to make sure that we are serving the collective as best as possible. All right, one more shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and lay down these cards. There you go, Libra. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Star card. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. We have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, the Hermit card. Can we clarify the Star card? Clarify the Star card, clarify that card, clarify this card. Oof, nice. Okay, wow, this is going to be an interesting reading for you guys. We have that card. I want to clarify this card right here with these. Because I know I didn't tell you what the cards were yet, but I'm trying to feel the energy. So, and I know some of you guys like to hear what the cards are, but sometimes the way you read them is not the way that I read them. So I want you to just give me a moment and give me a chance. Okay, everybody's getting this card. That's interesting, and this didn't surprise me from the Libras that I know. Doesn't surprise me that this is happening right now. Libras have been kind of going through the ringer for sure, and let's figure out what's going on and how we can lead you through this. How can we help Libra? Can I get some advice cards for Libra, please? Yeah, the essential oil that came up for you makes sense totally with the cards that you have right now. And, oh, definitely the crystal as well. So you're going to really like those two things that we talk about in just a second. Okay, let's get you going. My beautiful, beautiful Libras who've been really having to deal with some very difficult things in the most recent energy of March. March was tricky for some people. We had so much going on. It's like we felt like the energy was, because of the new spring and all of that stuff, you felt like, man, the energy is going to get so much better. And just for some signs, it just did not get a lot. I mean, it got better, but not as much as we really thought it was going to. It really felt like Mercury retrograde lasted way longer than March 13th. And I know that we just had this huge moon in the last couple of nights, and you can still see it. But wow. My poor Libras, let's help you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is good. You have some good stuff. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Okay. Finally, we can breathe. All right. So let's see what we have. So Libra, let's start with what your energy is right now, okay? You are in the process of manifestation is the decision phase. So there's lots of decisions that you're making right now. And some of them are not easy to make. They have been a little tricky. But you have the Queen of Pentacles that's crossing this energy. This is probably one of the best ones. So if you haven't felt supported in your decisions, you're going to feel supported very soon. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely in April. So that's the energy of April. The Queen of Pentacles is reliable. She's super generous. She's affectionate, which Geminis are needing some affection right now, right? She is very wise and caring. So the support is here, but this is also saying that with all of these decisions that you're making and all the stuff that you're going through, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't put that on the back burner. She's here to come help you take care of yourself, okay? So Libra, I'm going to leave this card out, but I want to clarify this right here. This Nine of Wands that you're going into the energy, it's the energy of anxiety. So I want to see what's happening and why are we going into this more anxious feeling? Like, what can we do to, what's the purpose? Like, what can we do to get out of that energy as quickly as possible? Okay? Because that's not the energy that Libra likes to live in at all. So, oh, good. It's going to be fast. Okay. All right. That's beautiful. I'll take that. And the Devil energy, please. I want to see what that's about as the overall energy for the month. I see that Libra's feeling trapped. There's some trapped feelings going on right here. I definitely can feel that the anxiety of like, I just, the struggle. I can feel the struggle. So let's see, Libra, where are you at? Where's your head at? Okay, good. Okay, awesome. Okay, beautiful. Okay, phew. Take a deep breath. I was getting kind of like, whoa, what's happening here? Where are we going? Okay, bottom of the card. Let's take it all. These are beautiful. I'm going to take all of these. These are wonderful. Okay. Yay, finally. Okay, some reprieve. I do see the reprieve. So here's the thing. You're asking about this new beginning because it has been a tough one, right? And you see that it's going to be something good, but we're just not there yet. So it's like, please, like, you struggle. There's definitely a struggle in this new beginning. But the new beginning that you have right here is prosperity. You're going to have great news with property. I mean, it's wonderful. Like, oh, you're asking, I'm sorry. My bad, I got confused for a second. You're asking about the Ace of Pentacles. Like, you're asking about your prosperity, your happiness, your contentment. Your, like, when is this new beginning coming? This is what you're asking. So what I'm saying is that you're moving into, okay, yeah, you want to move into the new beginning is what you're saying. And then I'll show you your outcomes in just a second. But the energy that you're moving into is that, let me clarify this really quickly to make sure that what I'm hearing is correct. Is Libra, are you saying that they're moving out of the energy? Are they going to move into the energy? Oh, okay, so the anxious feelings are going to stop. Oh, beautiful. Okay. The anxious feelings that you've been feeling, they're actually it's going to be really fast and they're going to stop. They have helped you make great decisions intuitively with your mind as well, and also for your stability. So you have been feeling anxious because of the illusions that you've been in. Like, you didn't know some information that just was brought to light recently, and that really caused severe anxiety in you. And so you're like, please let it be over. Like, please, I need a new beginning. And they're saying, yes, don't worry, it's going to end really fast. Like this, as fast as it came in, as fast as it's going to go out. And for some of you guys, some of that information that came in, like, hit you upside the head, right? And you're like, whoa, what happened? And your life changed in a matter of instance. So they're saying as quick as that anxiety came in, it's going to move out fast. and this is going to help you build that firm foundation. But everything, like this stuff that has been happening has been trying to grow your intuitive heart and your intuitive mind, and the stability comes with all of that. So that's what I'm hearing. The energy that you're in right this moment is actually the trapped feeling, right? And that was the devil energy that I was seeing. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that the overall energy? This is the overall energy of the reading. Is the devil energy that you're feeling is the feeling of being trapped. See, look at the people with the chains right there. They're connected. They're stuck together. They can't leave. They can't break apart. And this is all in your mind, okay? Yes, it feels like it's manifesting at this moment, but we really need to free up your mind. We really need to work through getting through this anxiety as quickly as possible so that we can move into a better energy. Because this person just needs to take the blindfold off, take the bandages off, walk right out of the swords, right? And they're not really trapped, right? Even the ground is not like that bad. Like they're not sinking or anything. It's fine. So, but I do know why you would feel this is because you just got blindsided by some information, and it was like, whoa. So I get why you're feeling that way. The overall energy, let's talk about that really quickly, because what they're saying is, they gave me this one first, and you're moving in the right direction to be done. You're going to be done with this. This energy that you're feeling right there, you're going to be done with it really soon. So because you're going to move into the King of Pentacles. They wanted me to see that too. The King of Pentacles are showing me that you're going to be, look at this. They're just giving me all these great cards. Look at that. They're showing me so much. They want to tell you so much because they know that you have struggled so hard in the last month. Some of you guys, it's been 2 months, and you're just like, how much longer can this take, right? So, I mean, they're showing you you're going to have everything you want. They're showing you it's transformation period. Don't worry, you're going to be seeing things in a different way. It's going to totally bring everything in the way that you want it to be. So you've been asking for things for a really long time, and Spirit had to break down some things that weren't working for you so that you can move in the right direction. And this devil energy that has been surrounding you for a while, we needed to let that go. We needed to be done with that because it was really making you feel bad. It was really making you feel like you... how much longer, right? So I love to see that because this means new beginning, because you're asking about your new beginning. Well, guess what? They just gave you the cards. Yeah, you're getting your new beginning. You got to be done with this energy first. I can't wait for the mid-month reading because I really can't wait until we can see what happened. This actually, are we done now, the mid-month? Generally in the mid-month, the energy starts to speed up. So you have just a little bit more of this. But because I'm saying this in the beginning of the month, I'm wondering if it's going to start happening even faster for you. Sometimes it does for certain signs, so we'll just have to see what happens, right? So what they're telling me right here is to go to this card next, which is your hard work is paying off. So just try to stay balanced in spirituality and practicality. Some Libras love their spirituality. They love their emotions. So sometimes it's hard for a Libra to want to get into the reality of like the logical side of life. But Libra is balanced. So once you balance out, you're going to feel like the sign of Libra is balance. So once you balance out, you're going to feel more like yourself. Right now, you just feel like you're all over the place. So just, let's see, where do they want me to go next? Oh, okay, so they're wanting me to do this here. And, okay, this here. Okay, you got a lot of love, so that's good. We'll talk about that in a second, because you did get the love card. So let's first talk about your overall outcome, the most recent overall outcome, and then your final outcome is over here. So your overall outcome is this is definitely spiritually guided to bring you in the things that you've been asking for. Sometimes we have to totally go through and mess up what has manifested so that we can start anew. You have been feeling left out in the cold, and that feeling is not going to be lasting any much longer, because this is all for you to really understand the the spiritual aspect of why are you going through this. And Libra is very spiritual, so I think that your answers are going to be, your questions are going to be answered really soon. Why did you have to go through this? Because I'm going to show you why in just a second, right over here, the final outcome. So what I'm seeing is it's spiritually guided. It's like you following the North Star, and you've just been following this and following this. God is trying to help you follow your intuition and teach you how to do that. Because when you're not in line with what God and you are doing together in alignment, you feel left out. You feel left out by God. You start to feel left out by other people. And it's just like the abandonment, right? You start to feel abandoned. So God is going to show you that you've never been abandoned. You've always been with Him, right? So the final outcome of this whole thing is that you're going to see things in the light. This Hermit card also means something else, but what I'm feeling right there and what they want me to show you is that you're going to see things as the High Priestess does. You're going to see things in the light. Okay, you're going to start to see of the light instead of the darkness. And right now you feel like you're so much in the darkness, but we're trying to learn how to be the lighthouse, how to, when someone is stuck in their darkness, how can you show them, hey, I'm over here. I'm over here. Come to me, right? And so this is all definitely, again, spiritually guarded. Both of these cards are real spiritual and connected. And guess what? In the end, you're going to get exactly what you've been asking for. But this time, it's going to be even better than the Ace of Pentacles. To be honest, the Ace of Cups is probably the best ace you can ever get, the best new beginning you can ever get. It is so auspicious in every aspect. It's love, it's relationships, it's emotional, it's everything that Libra loves. It's like winning the emotional lottery. It's all the positive emotions, creativity and growth, and you will flourish. And you're going to give your full attention to whatever's happening because it's going to make you feel so good. So just appreciate every moment as you're moving through this because you're learning so much. And just know that this is auspicious in every aspect of your life. You're asking about that and they're saying yes. Just hold on. Let's talk about your love a little bit because this is kind of cool. All right. Actually, it's really cool because Libra needs love right now. Yeah, so love is actually the relationship with yourself. And as you've been going through all of this anxiety and all of this like turmoil, I guess you would call it, because that's what I'm hearing, then you got to make sure that you're still loving yourself. You got to make sure that you're still taking care of yourself. We tend to let that go by the wayside, especially if other people in our lives that are needing our help. It looks like the people in your life right now, they're doing good. They're doing good. They don't really need you to take care of them so that you don't take care of yourself. They're in good energy. They're in the 9 of Pentacles. So they may not be treating you well, but they're doing pretty good. So we need to teach people how to treat us by loving ourselves more. And this card right here, just in case, because I didn't explain it, is you were asking, are you leaving the current situation? You're hoping that you're leaving the current situation. We already answered that question. All right, so this is open up to others by unblocking the negativity that's inside of you. You have the control of everything that's happening in your life. I know it feels like you don't, but you do. You need to work on the positive emotions with that inside of yourself and embrace the love without fear, you know. So what they're saying, I mean, you got all these cards. Not all these cards end up being about love, but yours ended up being about love. So you have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present, so enjoy it. You, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice that you make expands your understanding. That's what they're doing. They're helping you understand life, both of these cards, right? So that is that. I would say that this actually goes to the final outcome. This right here, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for those of you who are already married, this might mean we have many different soulmates. So call upon the soulmates that are in spirit that maybe didn't come into this existence with you. You can call upon them. You can also, the soulmate that the person that you might be with right now, believe that if they're not who you want them to be right now, you have to see them as that and stop focusing on the negativity of what they're showing you. You have to move past that and beyond that in order for you to bring it in emotionally and energetically. So if you're not meditating, you should be meditating in order to allow yourself to have the creativity to bring in this feeling. Because I'm feeling like you're not feeling that right now. Like you're like, okay, I'm not really feeling that. The person who's presented to me right now isn't doing what I'm asking them to do. But it's not about what we're asking them to do. It's who we see that they are. We have to see them in their greatness and know that they can do it. So we talked about nurture already. This came up again. You need to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself first. I really feel like that Libras are not taking care of themselves, because I see it in so many different places. This is a time of growth for you. It's making you step out of your comfort zone. It's growing pains, but it's helping you gain the wisdom. It really is. And you need to see it in that way. And sometimes you're like, well, I don't want the wisdom. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So don't be lying to yourself, because you do want the wisdom of the experience. We just don't want to go through the experience. But the old must be left behind before growing into the new. So before you can get this, we have to leave all this other stuff behind. We have to move through this energy. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about this oil right here, which is Copaiba. Copaiba is, or Copaiba, however you want to say it. It is the oil of unveiling. It's the oil that will help those people who have a tendency to self-sabotage. Self-sabotaging is not taking care of yourself. All right, taking care of other people. Oh, they need me more. Oh, it will help you to connect with your past, to see why is this coming up in the way that it is, to get that spiritual understanding. It will help you emerge into light of consciousness, light consciousness. That's what they're showing you right here. That you're moving. Your final outcome is that you're going to have light consciousness. That way you can shine the light on all of this illusion, and it can be not hidden anymore, right? That, oh, I got my lantern. You can't fool me anymore. So that's kind of what this is doing. People who need Copaiba often find that they are vulnerable to their self-awareness, and they have some hidden things of the mind and body and in their heart. Some of you guys have been working really hard on uncovering some of the hidden stuff that's in your heart. So this can help you with that. If you are plagued with feelings of guilt and shame and inadequacy or unworthiness, this is a great oil to use as well. Let me see. The emotions that it helps somebody who has these emotions you might want to work with is shameful, guilty, regretful, self-loathing, less than, unworthy, suppressed, rebelling. This oil it doesn't taste that bad. It's actually really light. So when I use this oil, I used to put it under my tongue is how I would do it. Just 1 drop a day, or actually 1 drop 3 times a day under my tongue. Or when I felt like I was not feeling worthy, then I would do it. Or undeserving, or I wasn't good enough, I would use this oil. You can put it on your bottom of your feet if you like. You can put it in the palm of your hands. I'll have this in the description box below, or where you can get this. You don't necessarily need to dilute this one, but you can dilute it. You can dilute any oils, but I didn't necessarily do that with this one. It's really light. It is great for self-awareness and feeling like you have a purposeful existence. I like that. All right, so you can inhale from the bottle as well. You could just open up the bottle and smell it, and that'll work too. People who get a membership with doTERRA, they get gifts from me. So if you decide that you want to do that, if you get a kit with doTERRA, then you will get a bigger gift from me, okay? The crystal that came up for you is citrine, and it's wonderful for opening up abundance. It's yellow in color. It's great for your solar plexus. You can wear it as a necklace, like near your solar plexus. You could wear a bracelet, a ring. You can just get a stone, which I generally do that because I have men and women who watch this channel. So you could just get a stone and It'll help with prosperity, self-esteem, self-image, creativity. It'll encourage generosity and help you with clear thinking. So we can, you know, you're needing to make some decisions. So let's make sure we're really clear about what we're thinking. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to release the trapped emotion. So I'd like you to find a comfortable space. If you can't do it right now, you can always come back to this later when you can do it. And you can also do this multiple times. So if you wanted to release more of that emotion or you feel like you didn't get it all, then you can definitely do it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to clean this space, and I want you to find a comfortable space. And we'll bring in your angels and spirit guides and ask them to work with the trapped emotion that we that we have in our bodies. Okay. So we can make room for more love and make space for more joy. We have to have space. We can't have these trapped emotions just hiding in there in our subconscious, ruining and sabotaging things. We need to make space for new things. So, all right. I ask to be surrounded by the white light of the Holy Spirit to guide, guard, and protect me. I ask that my angels, my spirit guides, beloveds in spirit, be with us here today. Thank you for bringing. I ask that Libra's angels and spirit guides, beloveds in spirit, be with us here today. And I ask that we can go ahead and make space for removing these trapped emotions that Libra has, which are abandonment in the small intestines and anger in the liver. So let's start with abandonment first. I'd like for you to close your eyes and think about a time that you felt abandoned around 6 years old. If you can't remember 6 years old, then just think about a time when you felt abandoned. It could be right now if you feel abandoned. It's interesting because a lot of signs right now, we're releasing the trapped emotion of abandonment around 6 years old. So it's very interesting how Spirit does that. But so abandonment in the small intestines. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine your small intestines. I want you to imagine a time when you felt like someone wasn't there for you. They kept you waiting. They didn't see you for who you were. They just didn't want to give you love or didn't know to give you love. And so it could have happened around the age of 6 years old, or you can kind of just, whatever God puts in your mind right now. If you're a visual learner, visual seer, then you can see kind of what God's showing you. So just go ahead and make it really big. You feel really tight inside your small intestines. Breathe in big. And breathe out and watch it leave your body. And breathe in. And watch it leave your body and breathe out. See it in your mind. Give it back to God and say, here you go, God. I don't really need that abandonment that I held on since 6 years old because it's really sabotaging what's going on in my life right now. So can we please destroy and uncreate whatever was my patterns of subconsciousness that created that condition? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck and pot, all nine, short boys and beyond. All right, so the next trapped emotion that we're going to work on is anger. It's been living in your liver since the age of 6 years old. And it could have manifested in many different ways as you've gone through your adult experience. So I want you to breathe in really bigly. And I ask that we release the anger that's living in the liver at the age of 6 years old, please. I want you to see that anger just breaking apart. It just can't even live in your liver anymore. Just break it apart and chisel it away, whatever you need to do. But let's get it out. Ready? Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome job, Libra. Thank you so much for joining this reading. And if you like this reading or you were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you can get notified as soon as I post something new. Bye, Libra. See you in the mid-April.